And welcome back to Bookish. Today I thought I would do something different and spread a little holiday cheer, or as the case with this video, to spread a little holiday gloom probably, because this video is my 11 worst Christmas songs. And I'm going to go in order from 11 to 1, with 1 being the one that I think is the worst. At number 11, I have Santa Claus Got Stuck in My Chimney. I don't know what brilliant soul decided it would be a good idea to introduce the idea of Santa Claus dying in someone's chimney, but this song always scared the heck out of me. The thought of Santa Claus getting stuck in my chimney and everyone would blame me for Santa Claus being late or Santa Claus's demise. Absolutely hate the song Santa Claus Got Stuck in My Chimney. At number 10, I have the classic Blue Christmas. I started hating Blue Christmas back a long time ago because my sister was given a record of Elvis Christmas songs that had Blue Christmas on there. And for whatever reason, I decided as a kid that I hated Elvis, and so I hated Blue Christmas. As I grew up, and I knew what the lyrics were, I understood their meaning, but forgive me for not wanting to feel sad at Christmas time, and Blue Christmas definitely makes me feel sad. At number 9, I have I'm Getting Nothing for Christmas. You're going to see a trend in these songs here in this section, having to do with songs oftentimes sung from the perspective or by little kids. But I'm Getting Nothing for Christmas probably hit a little bit too close to home for me because I probably as a child should have been on the naughty list more often than I was, and I was always afraid that, Santa Claus or then later my parents would decide that, I really didn't deserve Christmas presents that year. Similarly at number 8, and this is where I begin, with the first kind of creepy song on my list, and that is I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus. Now I have to tell you, any song which in any way sexualizes Santa Claus is automatically probably going to end up on my list. I'm sure I've forgotten one. But this song always kind of, when I was a kid, it would confuse me why my mom or why anyone's mom would be kissing Santa Claus. And then when I realized, later on, Santa Claus, it's not really Santa Claus in this case. It's just the dad dressed up like Santa Claus. Then I thought, well, I won't go into that, but let's just say there appears to be some weird stuff going on there. And then even weirder, at number 7 on my list of least favorite or worst Christmas songs is Santa Baby, which is just, uncomfortable. I can't imagine sitting and listening to someone sing this song about Santa Baby in this kind of really, usually it's done in a kind of almost like childlike female voice, and there's just something really creepy about it, and so I don't like it. At number 6 on my list, again, kind of keeping with the theme, All I Want for Christmas Is My 2 Front Teeth. I know somebody thought this would be cute, little kids lose their teeth, they want their front teeth back, but I didn't know any kid when I was a kid who just wanted their front teeth back. I didn't know any kid who didn't know their front teeth would just grow back. And the idea of some kid singing about getting his front teeth back, and that's all they wanted for Christmas, just seemed really unrealistic to me, and so I didn't like that. Here at number 5, and number 5th song on my list is Baby It's Cold Outside, and here we get into kind of more of the classic Christmas songs that I don't like. Baby It's Cold Outside definitely hits different today than it did in the past. At the point where if you don't know, and I'm sure you do, if you don't, you can look it up on Google or look it up on YouTube. It's essentially a duet sung between a man and a woman, and the woman essentially wants to go home at the end of the evening, and the man's trying to convince her to stay for, let's just say, reasons of his own. And at one point, he offers her to make another drink, and he makes it, and she takes a sip. She's like, "Hey, what's in that drink?" And in today's world, that feels awfully sketchy. But even back in the day, even before I had all those thoughts that we have today, it just seemed really kind of creepy. This guy, essentially trying to talk this woman into spending the night with him, and it seemed like an odd thing for Christmas. At number 4, I have the Burl Ives classic, Have a Holly Jolly Christmas. I just don't like it. I don't have any deep explanation. There's something about the quality of Burl Ives' voice which just doesn't really work for me. I guess I missed the whole folk singer thing, and I just don't care for the song Have a Holly Jolly Christmas. Maybe it's because it's repetitive. Another thing you probably figure out from these songs, and one of the things that's true with lots of Christmas songs is they're really repetitive. They repeat the same things over and over again, and Holly Jolly Christmas is like that. And then number 3, a true classic, is Silver Bells. It's just slow. It's really boring. it almost gets to the point where it sounds like kind of whiny to me, and so Silver Bells, number 3 on my list of the worst Christmas songs ever. At number 2, I have the Little Drummer Boy with, Pa-Rum-Pa-Pum-Pum. I have to tell you, that being a lyric has always bothered me. I realize it's theoretically imitating the sound of a drum, but it just seems so incredibly lazy. Clock is going to chime because I'm in the room where the clock is, so you hear it a lot louder. There is a really great duet of Bing Crosby and David Bowie singing Little Drummer Boy with another song layered over the top of it, which is excellent, but it's not the Little Drummer Boy part that makes it good. It's the other part with David Bowie singing about peace on earth that makes it really good. And then number 1, sure to be controversial choice, is White Christmas. Maybe it's just Bing Crosby, but the version of White Christmas you hear on the radio is so slow, and then there's that bizarrely long whistling part. And it feels like Bing Crosby was spent most of the recording, getting a drink or something like that, because the background singers sing half of it, and he only shows up every once in a while. Now, the version, which is actually in the movie, with Rosemary Clooney sings a duet with Bing Crosby, and I think Danny Kaye, and I think that Sid Charisse is the other woman in the movie. When they all sing it together, it's better, but I still don't like it. And so White Christmas, my number 1 worst Christmas song of all time. Look forward to your comments in the comment section below. Thank you for watching.